You almost ready to go?
Super 572 ready, taxi. Number 572, taxi Kilo Papa Alpha Sierra, hold Alpha 2. Sorry, Kilo Papa Alpha Sierra Alpha, receiver 572.
Hang on. Yeah, it's only tower now. 50 1162. One 32.60. I don't know actually, I didn't check. Hang on.
Super 7572, be up border with 26 left, clear for takeoff,
Hang on.
270 degrees at 2 knots. And Alpha 2, runway 28 left, correction 26 left, clear for takeoff, Fever 572.
I don't know actually, I didn't check. Hang on.
Super 7572, be up border with 26 left, clear for takeoff, 270 degrees at 2 knots.
Hello?
Gatwick Tower, this is Speedbird 69, that's down 112, aircraft type V73, request IFR clearance to Innsbruck, information hotel. Super 690, Foul, good evening, correction, Gatwick Tower, good evening, stand by. Standing by for Speedbird 69. Super 690 for Tower, good evening, in Innsbruck, Atlantic 2 expert departure, squawk 5. Please repeat your transition there, you cut out for Speedbird 69. Super 572, limit control 132.6. 132.6, Speedbird 72. Super 69, Gatwick Tower, good evening, Innsbruck, Atlantic 2 expert departure, runway 26 left, squawk 5224. Clear by the Adma 2 X-ray departure, squawking 5224 for Super 69. Super 69, read back correct.
Starting the APU up now. I think it's 37,000. Right. Pushback and departure will be prepare for that.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Right, okay. Gatwick Tower, stand 113, ready for
Locking
push and
gear.
start. Trans 8 Golf Juliet.
That's it, they go Juliet, so we'll push back to start approved east.
Push and start approved, base east. Trans 8 Golf
Departure
Juliet.
check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Tower, good afternoon. Shuttle 1, stand 18, Information Hotel, Airbus A320, request a driver. Shuttle 1, 6, Tango, Grand Tower, good evening. Today, North London, Western Marshall, Squawk 346. Cleared to Edinburgh, Lambeth, 2 X-ray departure, 265, Squawk 3464, Shuttle 16 Tango. Gatwick Tower, speedbird 69, ready for pushback from stand 112. 269 for the push after the bus is large and floor 7378 options. 112 pushback for the
Unlocking gear.
pushback east after really departing the region of the trans 2 that's ready for it. 6 manner. Good evening, Duck Tower Z1 to Hotel Romeo, stand 568 320 for information, Hotel request clearance to Palmer. Easy 1 to Hotel Romeo, Gatwick Tower, good evening, said Palmer Rock, walking on to departure 7712. It's Palmer, Bognor X-ray, booking 7712, easy 1 to Hotel Romeo. You do want
Where's
to
next?
Hotel
Yeah, hang
Romeo,
on. Hang on. Gatwick Tower, Trans 8 Golf Juliet, ready to taxi to 26 left.
John 8 Golf Juliet, taxi Papa Alpha Zero, Christian Alpha November, hold up for 3.
taxi to Papa Alpha by Papa Alpha Sierra. And what was the whole point? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Nor Trans 8 Golf Juliet.
Alpha 3.
Alpha 3. Oh, okay. Taxiing by Alpha Sierra, then Alpha 3. Nor Trans 8 Golf Juliet. God, I just messed that one up.
Alpha Golf Juliet negative, it's Papa for November to hold Alpha 3.
It's coming through on my headset really faint. Via Papa Alpha November and then on to Alpha 3. Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet. You're coming through really faint, unfortunately.
This is United 1-2 with you on the approach 426 left. United 1-2 got a target evening, continue approach from 6 left to number 1. Number 1, I will get out approach 426 left, United 1-2. Speedboat 69, are we okay right now? 769, 87, 112, push back to that place. Okay, we're pushing back to Speedboat 69.
That's handy, my face speed's been
Tango
deleted.
Kilo 355, Baratola, you on frequency. United, you please as slow as you can get me. Yeah, we see the traffic as slow as you can get. United 1-2 at any time if you want to call out a break, no, it's up to you, it's fine. In fact, Shadow Trans 8, go for Juliet, hold short Papa 1.
As fast as you can go, please. Okay, that's going to be interesting.
United 1-2, I think the speed is off for between me and the A320, we're slowing down to 138 in knots for you. United 1-2, that's fine. Your cruise every 400 miles with the preceding aircraft, which is fine as long as he slows down further. He's currently indicating at 180 and you're indicating at 120, so he's faster, so hopefully the increase will just go as much as it can. Hopefully, I appreciate it. We're United 1-2. United 1-2, thanks. And to ease it up, behind that landing A320 on a short final runway, Christian. United 1-2, land after the EasyJet A320 on final runway 26 left. 26 left, and I will be behind the A320, number 2, United 1-2.
Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet holding Alpha 3.
Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet, hold on for 1, it's going to be about 3 minutes for it.
Roger, 3-minute wait, going to hold Alpha 1, Nortrans, Egkk Golf Juliet.
Super, 112, we are ready to taxi. So this is the Kappa, hold short of kilo. Taxi Papa, hold short of kilo, Super 69. No terms Egkk Golf Lima, confirm you're holding Alpha 1.
Yeah, holding Alpha 1, Nortrans, Egkk Golf Juliet.
Thank you. Sure, 16 Tango, stand 18 request push and stop. Sure, 16 Tango, 18 push back and start approved first station. Push and start approved facing east, sure, 16 Tango. United 12 is vacated, now runway 26 on the surface with 270 degrees, 12 knots. It's just like
That just went.
Nortrans Egkk Golf Lima after the United 1767-300 will be Alpha 1 runway 26 left and line up and behind.
After the landing 767, line up and wait 26 left. Nortrans, Egkk Golf Juliet.
269 giving way to an EasyJet 320, follow him on Papa for holding point Alpha. You got the holding point Alpha there, can you please? Super 2269. Super 69, taxi Papa, give it hold short of Kilo, giving way to an EasyJet A320 on Kilo, follow him Papa Alpha November, hold Alpha 3. Taxi Papa Kilo, and hold short for the EasyJet, follow him out to Papa November and then hold Alpha 3 for Speedbird 2, Speedbird 69 out.
Yeah, I'm just lining up and waiting to go.
Nortrans Egkk Golf Lima 26 left, clear to take off the surface 270 degrees up 12 knots.
Clear for takeoff 26 left, Nortrans, Egkk Golf Juliet.
United 12 right on 20 8 left, hold short and for me. Alright, we'll take a right on to 0 left and hold short of the taxi way for you, United 12. And United 12 in fact will do right on to 08 left onto a Romeo, hold short of Juliet for a passing A320.
120 knots.
Alright, left on Juliet, left on Romeo, hold short of Juliet for the passing A320, United 12.
V1, rotate.
United 12 taxi Juliet, hold short of Papa. Juliet, hold short of Papa, United 12. 8 Golf Lima with aircraft contact on the control 132.6.
Over to London Control 1132.6, Nortrans, Egkk Golf Juliet, see you soon. That's not good.
November, disregard.
London Control, this is Nortrans, Egkk Golf Juliet with you, outbound to Gatwick.
Trans 8, Golf Juliet, contact London Control 123.9.
Contacting London Control on 123.9, North Translate Golf Juliet.
Flux Air 306 left turn 300, cleared RS26 left.
London Control, this is North Trans 8 Golf Juliet.
22 clear for takeoff at Rhino 1687.
London Control, this is North Trans 8 Golf Juliet with you.
North Trans 8 Golf Juliet, London Control, hello, squawk ident, climb now, flight level 110.
Squawk ident and climb level now, flight 110, North Trans 8 Golf Juliet.
KM 52 Vector, contact London 124.925. 144.945, KM 53 for the feature base. Thomas Cook 8 Juliet, London, your frequency.
Yeah, I'm on Fiji. Thomas Cook 8 Juliet.
Thomas Cook 8 Juliet, squawk ident, report your altitude.
5,000 squawk island. Thomas Cook 8 Juliet.
Thomas Cook 8 Juliet, climb now, flight level 110.
190 Thomas Cook 8 Juliet.
Right, correcting, Golf Victor Alpha, contact London 124.925. 124.925, Golf Victor Alpha. EG69 Mike Hotel, D70 altitude, 3,000 feet further on the flight path. Ignore the flight path, EG69 Mike Hotel. 1687, contact London 124.925. 124.925 for Rhino 1687. Mission Lake Golf Kilo, flight level 150.
Climbing flight level 150, North Trans 8 Golf Juliet.
EG553, turn right heading 240 degrees, clear ILS approach runway 27. Sure, right 240 and cleared ILS runway 27, EG553.
It's amazing, it starts streaming and it really puts a bit of pressure on. I need to get used to this. Have you departed yet?
Well, the show could do then, Union 54 here, decided to flight level 1 here at the good, flight Berry Head. Yeah, we had Union 154 and the control hello, squawk 0307. 307, Union 154. EG6 on the Mike Hotel, remote 26 to 1 surface wind 2 manageables 10 knots after 150 standard choice. We just have maximum first 39 EG6 on Mike Hotel. Thomas Cook 8 Juliet 103 Bravo 11.
With a free burger, available at Juliet.
Easy 553 is established ILS runway 27. 8553, Roger. Union 154, descend flight level 150.
I'm with London Control.
Level 150, Union 154.
Hang
Union
on.
154, outside control airspace at the moment is decompression service. Union 154, read back decompression service. Okay.
They're not coming through.
Decompression service, Union 154.
We have been temporarily forgotten about.
Swingers 433, contact Scottish 135, decimal 525, bye-bye.
Hang on.
Roger, we'll just finish now 135, decimal 525, Swingers 433. I'm moving to, hello, the June Lima Mike with you.
Would you like to give us our next altitude?
Subo 2 Lima Mike, London Control, squawk 3452. Sweet, 152 for this flight for we're shooting a mic.
Hello? Yep. Yep. Oh, well, that's not my fault. I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye. Okay. Alright, bye. I can't talk right now. Bye.
Union 154, about to enter control airspace, radar control, descend flight level 90. Union 154. Union 154, radar control, flexion for ILS approach runway 26. Roger, fellas. Approach which is Union 154. Partner 1680, 110 direct, Captain. Runway 1687, London control level 290. Climb to 290 for flight Ryanair 1687. North Translate Golf Juliet, climb flight level 210.
Climbing flight level 210, North Translate Golf Juliet.
runway 27 surface wind 260.6 knots, after London taxi standard choice. Clear to that, easy 553. Thomas Cook 8 Juliet indicating flight level 184, set under pressure.
Start of the starlight pressure from Sector Juliet.
Union 154, flying heading 025. Union 154, flying heading 025.
Hello?
Running control November 561 craft with you further 110. November 5681 Golf from the control, climb flight level 37 direct. Every flight 370 561 Golf. UPS 20 plus control 131.1. Contact forces now, UPS 20 North Translate Golf Juliet, climb flight level 290.
Climbing flight level 290, North Translate Golf Juliet. And it's just decided to freeze, I know.
London A17 uniform.
It almost froze on me then.
Airline 7 uniform movement, hello squawk, and report you passing altitude. 4,500 will give me a flash. Airline 7 uniform. Airline 7 uniform, final flight, level 160. 160, airline 7 uniform. Good evening, control. The British Telescope Egkk, when ready, descend flight level 150, level 1 Kidley.
150, Telescope Egkk.
Telescope Egkk, get negative, when ready, descend flight level 150, level 1 Kidley.
When ready, just in front of 150, level 4 Telescope Egkk.
Landing control, 0 wing, 10 Bravo, checking in for 60. 0 wings, 10 Bravo, report push 10 Bravo, wind and standby, break, Union 154, flight heading 040
Still down there on the left.
I think 040 degrees. Union 154. Union control airspace heading 040 degrees, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, 007.
I'm going to do something really naughty.
That's 4,000 feet, 101, Union 154.
There we go, that's better.
Ground control, speedbird 69 inbound to Kazan is currently 15,000. Speedbird 69 on the control, climb flight level 1, approaching climb flight level 210. 210. Speedbird 69 up.
Might have forgotten about the passengers.
Euro wings 10 Bravo, scope 3, 4, Logan 1 hotel arrival. There was an interruption, I didn't get what you said. I'll call you back. Charlie Yankee Golf report you heading to London, 124.925. Good evening, London. London broadcast. If I talk to the pilot, you wait for them to ring back before anybody else presses the button. Charlie Yankee Golf, report you're heading to London Control, 124.925. London Control is small. There until 5, Charlie Golf. North 8 Golf Juliet, contact Brussels Control, 131.1.
Over to Brussels Control, 131.1. And we'll see soon, North Trans 8 Golf Juliet.
Good evening, Lufthansa 410 Heavy with you, flight level 360. Lufthansa 410 Heavy, rest assured a very good afternoon, squawk 715. Could you repeat the squawk for Lufthansa 410 Heavy? Lufthansa 410, squawk 7115. 715 for Lufthansa 410 Heavy.
Good evening, this is North Trans 8 Golf Juliet with you, flight level 256, climbing up to flight level 290.
North Trans 8 Golf Juliet, Brussels Control, a very good evening, identified, continue climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, North Trans 8 Golf Juliet.
Flight 1687 with you, passing toward flight level 210, direct to Conan. Now 1687, Brussels Control, a very good evening, identified, continue climb flight level 330. Climb flight level 330 for Ryanair 1687. Brussels Center, Skyway 1342, with you passing 6,000 to 7,000 for flight level 070. Skyway 1342. 4342 West Road, very good evening, identified, continue climb for level 240. You climb 240, the cruise 1343. Cargo 4322, down house to 4000 feature H10. 10,000 KX1 is today, Cargo 4322. Cargo 4322, turn right heading 190. Cargo 4322, turn right heading 190. Again, Cargo 4322. Cargo 4322, turn right heading 190. Right to 190, Cargo 4322.
Yeah. Yeah.
Max 106, unfortunately, no further issue available. Motion come 122 display. Speedbird 105, unfortunately, no further ATC available. Motion come 122 display. 122.5, thanks, goodbye, Speedbird 105.
He just called you, by the way, Simon. Yeah. Looking on Vatscope here, I'm just trying to try and find you. Oh, I can see, you're literally just looking.
4322, and I'm left heading 040. Seabird 69 with you, inbound to code and flight level 250. Seabird 69, standby, repeat, car route 4322, turn left heading 040.
Good day, your survey to I7 ready for coffee clearance to Mixer.
Yeah, 040, car route 4322. Sign up Russian control is very good evening, identified, continue climb flight level 350. Ident and climb level 350, speedboat 69.
Control good evening, D95 control, flight level 70.
Roger, calling, call sign Navy.
D95 control,
Beeline 59 Alpha, Russell's control is very good evening, identified, continue climb flight level 140.
Running flight level 140, D95 control.
Cruiser control, looks at 8257, ready for clearance. Calling for current standby, perfect, it's on 244, terminal right heading 060 immediately for traffic.
Tell you what, this is quite a climb. I think it's certainly the highest altitude I've been in quite a while. Where are you going at? Going at 37 as well? Are you going 30? Well, I'm going flight level 370. But I'm not going to do the quickest flight because I will have to shoot off and quickly eat my dinner at one point, which should be ready in the next 10-15 minutes.
Aircraft calling for clearance, call sign Navy.
Oh, I forgot to set the timer. Not a pilot.
8257.
Luxor 8257, cleared destination, costing down Yankee departure, runway 24. Initially climb altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 7101.
Fsx Egkk, Luxor 8257.
Luxor 8257, costing down Yankee departure, runway 24. Initially up to altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 7101.
Actually feels ages ago that I took off. It was only, what, 22 minutes and 46 seconds ago. That's... It's one of the things that will always amaze me about flying is the distance you can cover. Yeah, in three dimensions.
It is 4,000. Looks at 8257.
8257, cruiser command actually approved, no problem. Bring back fully correct, cyber proof, call me back when you're ready to push.
Looking for a push and start, looks at 8257.
8257, push proof facing east.
Push and start proof, facing east. Looks at
Yeah, runway 8.
257.
Let's have a look. Can't remember what I set up. So it's a Maid 1 Bravo. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. I think I've got... Yeah. No, I'm going localizer.
Skyway 42, contact London 123.1 kilo, good day. 123.19, thank you sir, thanks for your service.
So it's the first time for me flying into in a PMDG. Last time
Beeline 59
+3.
Torino for ETC available, monthly income 128, good day.
Uniform 163.89.
Russian control, Ethiopia 368470. Ethiopian 3684, Lowi Pmdg Evening, identified, continue climb flight level 300.
Level 300, Ethiopian 3684.
Carver's 4322, descend altitude 3,000 feet, turn right heading 100. 3,000 right 10, Carver's 4322. GPS 207, when released, descend cycle 170 to be level by being off.
Descend cycle 170 to be level by being off, UPS 207.
I'm not sure, I'm not going to risk that. This is a Ryanair 738 33,000. Just behind.
Carver's 433, turn left heading 060.
Oh yippee, there is a controller active
Carver's 432, you're going second.
for our arrival.
Carver's 433, turn left heading 060. And 060, Carver's 432.
That's low loss 87175, level 370.
Carver's 4322, confirm you're also descending to altitude 3,000 feet, after it's 3,000 feet, sir. Apologies, we're going down to 3,000 Lux 4322. Thank you, this calling taken.
Roswell's low loss 37175, level 370.
Roll train 3717, Brussels Shore, good evening, squawk 7140.
7140 North 3717.
Hang on. Let's have a look at the charts.
Backgrounds 3717, identified.
No, I'm going to stick to the localizer.
Carvex 4322, turn right heading 270, clear Alpha 24, report
I'm
established.
going to stick to localizer west,
So heading 270 and back, clear Alpha 24, report
which is
established.
08.
Carvex 4322.
Oh, it looks like lovely and
Good,
janky on the
taxi. You have 8257.
Right.
Foxtrot 8257, taxi hold reach Charlie, runway 24 via Bravo 1, to reach 1008.
Taxi driver, you taxi driver, number 1 to Hotel, 24, looks at 8
I'm going to quickly type a message requesting leave for a couple of minutes and then go and get my phone charger and see how long it is for dinner. Oh, traffic. Okay. Hang on. Right, yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Be advised for UPS 207, we are unable to make 17,000 and off as a little bit too steep.
Lost is calling, what's your question?
UPS 207.
UPS 207. Okay, no problem, just try your best for descent. Continue descent flight level 170.
We'll give best rate and down to 170, UPS 207. Here's what the budget is 825, 828.
Luxor 8257, behind the arriving cargo exploding 747, line up and wait for a 24 behind.
Brussels control is 067, we have flight level 210, line 067.
Behind 067, the Russell School is very good evening. And what is your back disregard? Identified, continue climb. Apologies. Identified and do that. That's 4322, police notice RS2. Carter 4322, winds 210, 1 knots, only 24 per command. Okay, that's 4322. Beeline 067, clearance Coxie 7 Alpha arrival, and ready to descend flight level 10 to level by Kirky.
Clear Coxie 7 Alpha, but I did not reach the descent flight level Beeline 067.
Beeline 067, when ready, descend flight level 110 to be level by Kirky.
Descent flight level 110, level by Kirky, Beeline 067. Brussels Control, good evening. Church Yankee Mike is on flight level 70, requesting further climb.
Lost aircraft calling, say again, calls.
Turkish 4 Yankee Mike.
Turkish 4 Yankee Mike at Lost Control, very good evening, identified, continue climb flight level 200.
Wi-Fi level 200, Turkish 4 Yankee Mike.
Papa Whiskey is 5128 Kilo at the General Aviation Stand at the Ash 2 POB, VFR, the Ash 2 Brussels Liquid Startup.
Oscar Sierra Papa Whiskey, Brussels Control, is very good evening, say general location.
We are currently on the General Aviation parking at the Ash.
Oscar Papa Whiskey, nice.
Now, Papa Whiskey, are we clear for the startup?
Oscar Papa Whiskey, negative, Break UPS 207, no further ATC available, monthly Unicom 122.8, good day.
122.8 for UPS 207, thank you, bye-bye.
PM 3684, unfortunately no further ATC available, monthly Unicom 122.8, good day.
Over to Unicom 122.8 for Ethiopian 3684, thanks for the service, goodbye, good night.
Luxor 8257, winds 210, 1 knots, runway 24, lift takeoff.
Total runway 24, Nukla 8752. Thanks.
Cargix 4322, welcome to London, taxi stand 03 Bravo and Alpha. 6903, block log, block 4320. Northlands 3717, unfortunately, she was over, monitoring com 122, this way, good day.
128 Northlands 3717, bye.
Change, looks like 8257.
Oscar, whiskey, are you ready to copy?
Turn up the copy, we'd like to start at first if possible.
Oscar, whiskey, sorry, please call me for CFR routing.
Roger, start at first, whiskey.
Oscar, calling, say,
Thousand 8257.
Lecture 8257 identified, continue contact level 370.
That's location 8257.
Ryanair 1687, descent level 230. Ryanair 1687, descent level 230. Send 230 for Ryanair 1687.
Papa Whiskey, it is for VFR.
Oscar, Papa Whiskey, runway 27. Whiskey, squawk 7000, runway active 22 right for departure, initially 3000 feet, VFR exit routing no bounds, Foxtrot, Oscar, X-ray, Hotel, Echo to Romeo.
Officer Papa Whiskey is score 7000, clear VFR, runway 22 right, continental 2000 via Leaving CTR via Fox and Romeo.
Oscar, Papa Whiskey, redirect for Rex, call me for taxi.
Okay.
Sure, Air 99 requesting for the climb.
Oscar, calling again.
Brussels Control, Turkish 42 miles, requesting further climb.
Turkish 4 Yankee 9, continue climb for level 350.
Continue climb to flight level 350, Turkish 4 Yankee 9.
Ryanair 1687, if ATC available, 13.122, good day. 122.8, good day.
Go ahead.
North Trans 8 Golf Juliet, Westfall, are you on frequency? Speedbird calling, Westfall, go ahead.
Well, Uber to the light. Just checking with you descending to flight level 200.
Speedbird to Lima Mike, Westfall, very good evening, identified Friedrich, V-line 067, contact Brussels arrival, 118.25, good day.
Contact Brussels arrival and 118.25, V-line 067, bye-bye. Charlie 7, saying able to flight level 100 direct to Luxembourg.
Charlie Sierra Alpha Yankee, Westfall, good evening, identified.
Roger, Charlie.
Speedbird to Lima Mike, clear Foxy arrival, can you descend flight level 110 to level by Turkey.
Level 7 arrival and flight level 110 by taxi. You can speak with Lima Mike.
Officer profile is carefully asked to taxi to tonight.
Oscar, correction, Oscar Whiskey, taxi rolling for runway 22 right via Sierra 4, cross runway 22 left approved, and Charlie 4, German H1008.
Taxiing point runway 22 right via Sierra 4, cross to the left approved, Charlie 4, and change 1008. Officer Papa.
Brussels, good evening, Steven 3. Brussels, good evening, Steven 390, Romeo Van Coxie, flight level 170. Western, good evening, identified, cleared Coxie 7 Alpha arrival, and ready, descend flight level 110 to level by Turkey. Coxie 7 Alpha arrival, when ready, descend flight level 110, be level by Turkey, Steven 390, Romeo.
Brussels Control, good evening, Skygavin 2591, flight level 287, descending 180.
Scandinavian 2591, Westfield, good evening, identified, Woody 7 Alpha arrival, descend flight level 120.
Skygavin 2591, cleared Woody 7 Alpha arrival at descent flight level 120.
Turkish 4 Yankee Mike, unfortunately no further ATC there, 122.8, good day.
122.1, Turkish 4 Yankee Mike, have a good day, bye-bye.
Luxury 252, unfortunately no further ATC available, monthly com 122.8, good day.
Russell Radar, good evening. Adrian 98 Echo, maintaining level 360, direct to Mupu. Information Echo.
Adrian 98 Echo, Russell Shore, very good evening, identified.
Papa Whiskey Shore 228 ready for takeoff.
Oscar Papa Whiskey, winds 3005 knots, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff. Report overhead, Romeo.
That's clear for takeoff, port overhead, Romeo, Oscar Papa Whiskey.
Scan Asian 25901, contact Brussels rival 118.25, good day.
11825 for Skydiving 2591, thank you, Glenn.
Adrian 908 Echo, when ready, descend flight level 220.
When ready, descend level 260, Adrian 98 Echo.
Adrian 908 Echo, just confirm flight level 220.
Descend 220, Adrian 98 Echo.
Good evening, sir. Speedbird 458, we got 7,000. Speedbird 458, Russell Control identified, continue contact level 250. Flight level 250, Speedbird 458. Yeah. National Control 234, passing 4,800, climbing level 70. Hold 234, Russell Control identified, continue contact level 370. Level 370, level 234, thank you.
This was control 06, Papa Whiskey East 2 miles southeast of Romeo, request basic service.
Once again.
Papa Whiskey now 1 mile southeast of Romeo, request basic service VFR Liège.
Oscar Papa Whiskey, I identified 5.6 miles northwest from Liège.
And control. This was control Papa Whiskey, can you confirm VFR basic traffic service?
Oscar Papa Whiskey, basic traffic service confirmed.
Basic service of Papa Whiskey.
New Jersey, 4 Alpha Romeo, 26 miles inbound, Penn Avenue, flight level 230. Jersey, 4 Alpha Romeo, Roscoe, good day identified.
Control, good evening, 17 with you at 7,770.
Fusion 729, Roscoe, good day identified, continue climb possible 390.
39 is Ethiopian 729.
Speeder 2 Lima Mike, office control.
Lima Mike, I'm with you.
Speeder 2 Lima Mike, down out, hand you over to Brussels Rival.
That's Lima Mike.
Speeder 2 Lima Mike, contact Brussels Rival 1825, level up, level 100.
And come back on level 8.25. Lima Mike, thank you. Good day.
Speeder 398 Romeo, contact Brussels Rival 118.25, good day. 125, Speeder 398 Romeo, good day. Oscar Whiskey, contact Brussels Rival 118.25, good day.
1325, Oscar Sierra Papa Whiskey, good day.
Stand off, contact 123.90, good day. Stand off 410, contact London Control 123.90, good day. 123.90, London Control for Lufthansa 410 Heavy, bye-bye. Asia Manor 8 Echo, Kilo Chibaki 5 Alpha arrival, Canadian flight level 60, to be level by Flora.
Roger 5 arrival, 60 level by Flora, Adrian, 8 Echo. First Control, good evening. Alpha 017 would be 200 and descending.
445. Continue flying flight level 370.
370, signal full pilot.
Fsx 017, Velocity Control 8, good evening, identified. Here's Woody 7 Alpha arrival, continue descent flight level 12.
Woody 7 Alpha and descending to flight level 120, 017.
Fsx 017, contact for Brussels arrival 118.25, good day.
Switching to 118.25, thank you very much. PC and bye-bye, after 017.
Equation 7 to level flight level 330 for traffic.
330 for traffic, 729.
Hello everyone, I'm back. I was just eating my dinner. Pardon me. perfect timing approaching the top of the descent. Actually, we're going to go for a slightly quicker descent. 2. Next will be 134.350. Tune over to those now. That nice evening sky. I think it could potentially be slightly cloudy down at Innsbruck, so we'll see how it all goes. That's one of my favourite camera shots by far. Also, look at the detail. Detail is so good. Unfortunately, on this one, I don't think it's got the anti-mascaras on the seats, but I have got one which has got the anti-mascaras on the seats. Classic wing view. Right, preparing for arrival. Don't know why it keeps overusing reverse fuel. Right, reset MCP altitude, there we go. Bring that one down. Go for 20,000 initially. I'm going to choose a VREF. Go for a flat 30, that should be sufficient. Down on the ground in 20-25 minutes or so.
Greenway Russian with Severity 9977, flight level 380 inbound Zugen. 9977, giving in radar contact.
Slowing off now. Hello! Alright. Yeah, I've just started my descent down into Innsbruck now. Just passing through flight level 340 or 344 currently. Let's get this panel all lit up nice and getting a bit darker now. That's better. Oh no. What have I done? I did full screen. We don't want full screen on. Close. Bonjour Simon. Bonjour. Huh? You at TD yet? I'm just passing Batub, which is Bravo Alpha Tango Uniform Bravo. Do you wanna build up a bit of a gap? Just to make sure we've got sufficient separation. So it's a nice sky on this arrival.
Sky 77 CRE, quick contact, wind radar 133, that's right.
Yeah.
Lowi Pmdg Ngx. Well, you see that from I'll be given special chance. Yeah, okay.
I want to call up, I think it's Vienna Control. Yeah, Vienna. I'll call up Vienna Control shortly. Well, we've already started our descent, so... Yeah, we are approaching it pretty quickly. I'm approaching the corner of it. I'm going to go over to terrain radar now. Because it gets a bit jaggedy, so I'll leave it on weather shortly. Yeah. Switch over to terrain when we get a bit low. I can see a bit of terrain up in the distance. Oh, this is going to be good fun. Vienna Control, this is Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet with you, inbound to Innsbruck, just passing through flight level 290.
Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet, that's one frequency, 150, decimal 8.
Okay, we'll head over to 123.8. Was that correct? Sorry, Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet.
8 Golf Juliet, that's correct.
Okay, heading over to 133.8, Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet. Now, 133.8.
So 9066, vielen Dank, inside, when ready, descend flight level 180, at level, and you may proceed. Level mix, it has 180 level mix, and we're commencing descent now, still 9066.
Good evening, Vienna Control, this is Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet. Inbound to Innsbruck, just passing through flight level 270, inbound on the Maid 1 Bravo departure. Arrival, sorry.
Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet, in radar, good evening, identified information Delta is active, descent flight level 150, and expect the ANAV Zulu approach runway 08.
Expect the ILS Zulu approach for 08, descend flight level 150, and information Delta is active, Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet.
Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet, I hate to disappoint, but there is no ILS at Innsbruck, it's the RNAV Zulu approach.
RNAV, that's fine. Sorry, because RNAV Zulu for 08, Nortrans 8 Golf Juliet.
That's correct.
Perfect, thank you. RNAV Zulu for 08. I should have written that down. I've got no paper or pen. Trying to find. Got a bit of pen here or pencil.
So 903 Echo, wind calm to 6, clear to land.
Coming to 6, clear to land. Or 903 Echo.
Trans 8 Golf Juliet, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1005.
Descend 13,000 feet, QNH 1005. North Trans 8 Golf Juliet. Screwed that up. Right, turning the terrain on now. It's showing up too high for some reason. Right, I'm going to start slowing down now.
And being radar, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Foxtrot, request descent.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Foxtrot, descend flight level 220.
Descent flight level 220, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Foxtrot.
Seatbelt sign going on. And slowly approach down now.
Queuing, no control, this is Speedbird 659 inbound to Ostdorf, flight level 230.
Speedbird 69, Wien radar, good evening, identified, descend flight level 140, information Delta is active, expect the Anna Zulu approach runway 08.
Descend flight level 140, ident, information Delta, and then the ILS Zulu 08, Speedbird 69.
Speedbird 69, hate to break it to you, there is no ILS in Innsbruck, it will
He
be
definitely
the
said
Anna
ILS, didn't
Zulu.
he? RNAV Zulu.
Okay, guess it's testing. Yeah, on our SMC we have the RNAV Zulu 8 arrival. Yeah, Speedbird 69.
Yep, that's the one. Lufthansa 9, contact Wien radar 134, decimal 350, bye-bye.
I'm bringing the speed down now. Yeah, he definitely said ILS.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Foxtrot, contact Wien radar 134, decimal 350.
13435, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Foxtrot, good night sir.
North Trans 8, Golf Juliet, you clear on the Anna Zulu approach runway 08 to report on final approach track.
cleared onto the RNAV 08 and we'll report on final North Trans Egkk Juliet.
Speedbird 69, please enter the holding at ALMM as published. It will be just a short holding for sequencing.
Okay, enter the hold LM, Speedbird 69.
Strand 9066, contact Wien 134675, gute Landung, ciao ciao.
467, service.
This is saying I'm way too high. This is saying I'm way too high. And I don't know why. Right, I'm slowing this right down. Ah, there we go, steep descent. Here we go, steep descent. Hopefully.
Speedbird 69, please continue descent flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140 for Speedbird 69.
Austrian 90 Echo, welcome to Innsbruck, run by Alpha.
Welcome by Alpha, Austrian 90 Pmdg Echo, bye bye.
And holy smokes,
Guten Abend, Austrian 2 Golf.
that is steep.
Donatio Golf, schöne guten, identified flight level 164, please descend flight level 160 and you're cleared Abiri 1 Tango arrival.
Also descending flight level 160 and cleared Abiri 1 Tango arrival, Austrian 2 Golf.
Sky Driver 70 X-ray, monitoring the command to this mate, have a nice evening, bye bye.
Uniform 1 to this mate, everything is X-ray.
Speedbird 9, descent 13,000 feet, QNH 1005.
Descent level 103, QNH 0015.
Speedbird 69 for confirmation, altitude 13,000 feet, not flight level.
So yeah, 13,000 feet for Speedbird 69.
Thank you.
Don't know, but I tell you what,
North 8 Golf Juliet, wind is calm, run with your 8, clear to land.
clear to land 08, North Trans Egkk Juliet, we're on final now.
Speedbird 69, cancel the works, you clear on the Arnold Zulu approach, runway 08.
Cancel hold and clear to the RFS 80 approach, and Speedbird 69.
I tell you what, it's not. You want to get on that approach path as early as you can. That is. Yeah, you're cleared. You're cleared to start heading back en route. So you want to exit your hold. I started off my approach a little bit too late. I'll be honest, I screwed that up. Should have really gone around then, or aborted.
That's I was reject Golf Yankee, there was 361.
Well, it did say
Reject 1 Golf Yankee, Wienerische, guten Abend, Squawk 4052.
4052 to reject 1 Golf.
I don't know if my landing gear is down too early, but screw it. A bit of extra drag won't do any harm.
Wing 4C, 73, route Julie, immer sagen Sie hier drauf.
Wing 73, Route Juliet, Wienerische, guten Abend, identified.
Never done an RNAV before.
V3, Sugar 9, Delta Motion 6, Papa, correction 7, Papa X-Ray, Delta 360.
Motion 7 Papa X-Ray, Wienerische, guten Abend, Squawk 473.
Squawk 4703, Delta Motion 7, Papa X-Ray.
Motion 7 Papa X-Ray, just for confirmation, 4073.
4073, Delta Motion 7, Papa X-Ray.
Right, hang on, Simon.
To reject 1 Golf Yankee, identified, Mach number.
To reject 1 Golf Yankee, Mach number 79.
To reject 1 Golf Yankee, roger, DC traffic, use .76, please.
Using 76, reject 1 Golf Yankee.
Motion 7 Papa X-Ray, identified, flight level 360, report Mach number.
Delta Motion 7, Papa X-Ray, Mach 82.
7 Papa X-Ray, roger, maintain 82 or greater, please.
Maintain it to a greater, Delta Motion 7, Papa X-Ray.
Runway insights, Nortrans 8 for Golf Juliet.
Thank
Yeah.
Austrian 902 Golf, expect to cross Whiskey Kilo 827 at 4000 feet, report ready for descent.
Austrian 902 Golf, crossing Whiskey Kilo 827 at 4000 feet. Austrian 902 Golf.
Austrian 902 Golf, please don't start descending anytime, please call me before you start descending.
Okay, we'll call you. Austrian 902 Golf.
To jet 1 Golf Yankee for separation, turn right by 10 degrees.
Right by 10 degrees, reject 1 Golf Yankee.
Speedbird 69 requesting descent.
Speedbird 69, you cleared the approach.
Okay, clear to approach, Speedbird 69.
I'm on the glide slope. That still shows 4 whites. That's starting to be high at the moment. Compensate that wind. Only 8 knots. Not much, nothing to worry about. Slight tailwind.
Austrian 902 Golf requesting now.
So now Golf, danke, descent flight level bomb 20.
Descending flight level 120, Australia Golf.
300. 200. 'Sync rate. 30, 20, 10.
To jet 1 Golf Yankee, resume normal speed.
Now this is Twitch at 1 Golf.
Now translate Golf Juliet, welcome to Brook taxi to the apron straight ahead via Bravo.
Taxi into the apron straight ahead via Bravo. Thank you very much for your assistance. North Translate Golf Juliet.
Thank you very much for flying. Speedbird 69, bring this car runway 26, clear to land.
26.
Correct, V6, Speedbird 69.
Speedbird 69, you're clear to land, runway 26.
Clear to land, runway 26, Speedbird 69.
Hang on. Hang on. You'll continue on as to how you're going. Hang on. Hang on. Don't worry, just continue it on. Just waiting for it to follow me. Perfect. Flaps up.
Alpha 9 to Golf, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1,000.
1,000 feet per QNH 1,000, Australia to Golf.
You want to send me all the way over there? For some stupid reason. Cancel. 26. Yeah. Stupid AI model. Looks long strike. See if we can do anything about it. No.
Austrian 9 to Golf, continue descent to 4,000 feet, cloud for QNH 1001 via the Abiri Bomb Tango arrival.
Right, you've built an air stairs on this one.
Descending 4,001 Tango arrival, ILS is 110.1.
Austrian 9 to Golf, you can control the ILS. Louisiana Control, good afternoon, Lufthansa 2674 with you at level 353. Lufthansa 2674, we hello identified, is there any reason why you're flying flight level 353? So, 1 Golf Yankee, resume on navigation Ramsey.
On navigation like Ramsey 3
Austrian 9 to Golf, expect LS 28 right.
ILS 28 right, Austrian 9 to Golf.
Speedbird 69, in case of around, please please remain visual in the valley and make a right-hand pattern for 08.
This could be fun. We actually lost where you are.
Up to flight level 36, Lufthansa 2674.
Have you crashed?
So Church 1 Golf Yankee, Contact Wien 134350, danke für die Kooperation, schönen Flug, ciao, ciao.
13435, check 1 Golf Yankee, vielen Dank, ciao.
Ocean 7 Papa X-ray, report your speed to Wien 134350, danke für die Kooperation, ciao, ciao.
The 535, well, setting the frequency for automation service activity.
Ocean 7 Papa X-ray, kein Problem, Contact Wien 134.350 and report your speed.
134.35 and will report speed automation service Papa X-ray, thanks for service and bye-bye. Wien International Northern Turkish 48 White with you, flight level 350 inbound Lowi.
Turkish for Yankee Mike, Wien Radar, hello, identified, proceed direct south Sierra Alpha Lima.
Flight direct to south Turkish for Yankee Mike.
Thanks, 730 Juliet, contact Wien, 134.350, guten Flug, ciao, ciao.
I actually may make a... I might...
45, hier Wings 400, Dankeschön und bis vorher noch
sort
stärker
of
auf
fly
Starte.
over to somewhere else.
Austrian to Golf, you clear the left approach 28 right, report established.
Clear ILS 28 right, new report and established. Austrian to Golf.
I don't know where my friend has disappeared off to. But his flight looks like it has been cut short. So let's see what else is in the area. There's a rider. I use FLAI for my AI traffic. Oh, there's a private jet on the ground. Lufthansa. What the hell is that? Okay, that's supposed to be a 787. Alright, I better log off actually. I've got a very early start in the morning. Let's have a quick look. Oh, I'd help if I knew where I was looking for. Fine. Yeah, that approach could have been far better than what it was, but lessons learnt for next time. Nice and interesting place to fly into. Lots of challenges, and when you haven't done it for a while it really tests you. So that is that for now. Let's start shutting this thing down.
Stand up for golf, established ILS 285.
Stand up for golf, feel rank, wind calm, 288, clear to land.
285.
Boom. There we go. That is one flight complete. Thank you all. And to the next one, I think I have to do this a bit more often. Ciao.